The fish hook. In order to fish hook, you need to insert your hand into someone's mouth and rip the skin. But when do you use a fish hook? Well, let's say Todd here is choking me from behind. I'm going to lock his wrist, turn into his personal space. The problem here, though, is that I have to invert my fish hook. So at that point, I'm gonna do what's called a reach around. I'm gonna reach around and insert my fish hook into his mouth. One fish hook is good, but why not use two just to make sure this guy doesn't do this again? So I'm going to reach around again and insert here. Now, if I were to move really quickly, I could tear him in half from this position. Some people are a little uncomfortable with this type of position, or your arms simply may not be long enough to reach the mouth and the anus, in which case, you can just insert it.
The little popping sound. In a world where Democrats are getting more and more violent, we need a way to defend ourselves. For that, I present to you Master Ken from Enter the Dojo.
Hold on 1 second. When you're changing levels, right? We change levels in fighting. You need to change the level here, not just here. You have to match the level of pitch in your voice to the level of the strike. She holds.
Okay.
Okay, because high. Holds lower. Just holds lower. Okay. Right? So give it a try.
Okay.
Seems legit.
Hey.
No.
Hey. Yeah.
There you go. Good. Now this one.
Okay. Ha.
Huh. Good. Now the ground.
Huh.
Good. That's the first one you did right.
Oh, okay.
The majority of your strength is below the waist, just biologically. So I don't want to teach women to defend knives with their upper body. It's like just throwing a bunch of spaghetti at a knife. You want to use the stronger parts of your body. So when my opponent comes at me with a knife, imagine I am a woman. Just imagine me as I'm just going to imagine it for a second.
Not bad.
He comes toward me with the knife. I'm going to drop down and start with my feet.
Oh, pull guard.
Okay? Reaching up, grabbing the knife, handing it to my other foot. I'm going to hook. I got a cramp in my toe. Throwing him over. Reaching up, slicing the Achilles. Lifting up, slicing the other Achilles.
He just sliced his own.
Reaches for that, slicing the wrist. Coming up, slashing the neck. Stabbing, rolling out. And now, using my much weaker arms to take the bloody knife away, and then restomping that groin. Say that one attacker has a knife, and then I have a second attacker approaching me from behind. The most important thing to do is to relax. There are ways that you can take a knife into your body that are not harmful. I'm gonna relax my throat. If he tries for the chest, I'm gonna drop down, and I'm gonna try to just relax this, and I'm gonna try to take the knife down my throat. It has to be relaxed when it goes in, or you will get cut. Once it's in your throat, then you swallow and the muscles tighten around the blade. Now he comes in, I'm gonna guide it into a move we call the foxhole. You can't stab a fox. It's impossible to stab a fox as a weapon. I'm going to take this and guide it inside. Again, you have to be relaxed, just relax. And just slide it in and then clamp down. Now I have control. If I just move, if I begin to rotate, they're gonna move with me. See this? I have total control over these knives. This is my opponent here. Say he's stalling, and I want to throw this big shot, but he's not doing anything. What's one of the things that a fighter hates to hear?
Booing.
Booing. So you boo your opponent, okay? You're in the ring, he's not doing anything, you just go, boo, 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 boo. There's the opening, bam. So let's try that.
Boo! Boo!
Bam!
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Good, and then of course once they're down, you restomp that groin. I am a fan of Dean's work, particularly his modeling. Every time I look at the evolutionary chart, I'm here today with some bad news about the sport of jiu-jitsu. And it is a sport. It started off as a self-defense art, battle-tested on the streets of Rio de Janeiro. And it's turned into a point-based game of grab ass. class, populated by butt scooters who don't know takedowns, wrestlers who don't know submissions, and coaches who don't know the age of consent. But the sport is dying. You know how I can tell? Famous people are doing it. Zuckerberg, Tom Hardy, that quarterback's ex-wife. Let's talk about speed when it comes to gun defenses. A lot of people claim to have the fastest gun defense in the world. I have the slowest. I devised a disarm that moves so slowly the attacker is unable to perceive my movement until it is too late. So, when he points the weapon, I'm going to disarm it as slowly as possible. When defending yourself against 8 attackers, all you have to do is make sure that you are never still. You can't get stabbed if you're moving. Like as a blade comes at me, if I'm moving, can't stab me. I'm going to just continue to move, and everyone here is going to attempt and fail to stab me. I didn't say go yet. Ready. If I make the circle tighter, they begin to stab each other. If your knife defenses get too good, you could be in legal trouble. Let's say that the attacker comes at me, I use crease control, I take that away. He's still a danger to me, and I want to use the knife, but I want to limit my liability. I see someone else nearby, I put the knife in his hand.
Of course.
And now use this person to do my techniques for me, not with me. That's important language when you talk to the police, for me. So we go up together and just kind of flow and stab and stab and stab. And this is not me doing it. Stab. I'm just following his lead. So he eventually falls down. What do? Restomp the groin. Now, very important thing. I've not touched it. His prints are on the weapon. Go ahead and loosen it up a little bit. Okay. Okay. And now the most important part, backing away. Oh my God, you just stabbed that guy.
MMA. Okay, double takedown. Street fight. Groin takedown. MMA. Okay, all right. Ground and pound. I'm seeing a recurring theme here. Fish hook. Successful insertion. MMA. Ameri-Do-Te. Quite a lot of groin shots from Master Ken. Highly effective. Highly
There is a skill called echo determination, sending sound waves and feeling the vibration to determine location.
Okay.
I'm going to use echo determination, or ED for short. You ask anybody, I've got a serious case of ED. I'm going to use sound waves to determine where Nate is, and then I'm going to take the gun away. Oh, pardon me. I want to get both hands here, and I'm just going to snap the neck. It's a quicker finish, and it will surprise everyone, not just the opponent, but the UFC officials, the police. Use your right hand to protect the groin, and the left hand to attack, and then just advance. Maybe he grabs my wrists. What do we do when we see a spider in our home? Stomp it. Stomp that spider. Let's say that my opponent brandishes a knife. First thing I want to do is give them a target that I'm okay being stabbed in. Stabbed here, not good. Stabbed here, not good. Stabbed here, that's okay. You can get stabbed in this area and survive. So I want to make this target very attractive to my opponent by doing this. He stabs through my hand. I now have control of the weapons. When he stabs through my hand, that is going to damage some tendons. So I stab myself again here. Okay, now I have complete control. What I would do is go to the Achilles, slicing, and he falls. Taking the knife. I'm going to have to remove it. And a lot of people think that because they carry a weapon, they don't need to be in good physical shape. I've designed a type of exercise for those ballistic butterballs out there. So,
Ballistic butterballs.
what I want you to do is follow along with what I call calisthenics. Draw your weapons, assume the ready position. It looks like this. Tap it and rack it. Tap it and rack it. Tap it and rack it, shooting front and back, ready, go. Shoot to the front, shoot to the back, shoot to the front, shoot to the back, shoot to the front, shoot to the back, shooting up and down, ready, shoot the birds, shoot the ants, shoot the birds, shoot the ants, shoot the birds, shoot the ants, shooting side to side, and shooting side to side, shooting side to side, shooting side to side. And the police are here, so we put the gun down, put the gun down, put the gun down. Put the gun down. Found yourself walking down the wrong part of the Death Star, and suddenly you are surrounded by 3 bad dudes with lightsabers. First thing I need to do is
Typical situation happens every day to me.
free up my tiger claws. So, taking the lightsaber, tucking here. Okay? Going into a cat stance. I now have my force claws available, and also keeping them at a distance. Keeping this one at a distance, if he decides to get close to me, just brushing him back. Brushing him back, brushing him back. Using the force. Now, thrusting through, attacking the hand. Opening up the strike to the groin. Here, striking. Dropping down. Groin. Groin. They fall. Now, we restomp 3 groins.
I'm frustrated because I'm finding people are just walking out of my single leg X.
Well, let's figure out a solution. A lot of disadvantages this person has. We got all the little piggies. They can reach up, snap, 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 snap. Now, no mobility on that foot. You can see if they're ticklish. Cool. Down into the groin, just hammering, hammering, and throwing the arms up. Here, and as always, restomp that groin. Snap, 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 snap. Good. Give him a little coochie-coo. Good. Now that's a different move. If you're going to take the fingers like that, what you want to do is insert them into the anus hole. We call it the puppet master. Because what you can do is you can insert that all the way into the torso See how his face is moving? You've got control of him. You are now his puppet master. If you go like this, his mouth will move. Watch. Oh, no, please don't grab my gut. Please take your hand out of my butthole. This is so uncomfortable. I sure regret doing single leg X in a street fight. A lot of people do a lot of fancy nonsense, whipping it around. That's not the way you use it. This was actually meant to be a training tool for a multiple attacker situation with a partner. What you do is, one partner pinches one end, the other partner pinches the other end, and that way you know where your partner is. You gotta give enough slack so that you know where your buddy is. Go ahead and tighten up on that.
Why is it so short?
It's a little cold in here. 3, 2, 1, go! Stay close to your buddy. Make sure you feel the tension in the chain. All the attackers drop down to the ground. And now, without losing your chain, you must restomp.
Back to you. Back to me.
Unless you touch it first. As he fires, say bang.
Bang!
I move offline. I touch the bullet on the side. Not on the front, that's how you get shot. Touch it on the side. That's gonna slow the bullet down a little bit. I'm gonna touch it on the other side. Then it is slowed down enough for me to grab it and throw it back. So, he says bang.
Bang!
Tap, tap, grab the bullet, throw it back. Okay? He fires,
bang!
Tap, tap, grab the bullet, throw it back. You're all gonna say that with me, okay? He fires,
bang!
Tap, tap, grab the bullet, throw it back. Now that's your turn, okay? So let's see it. Ready?
Tap.
I have to fire the gun first.
I'm sorry.
This is the most important part. I don't even have my finger on the trigger. Here we go. Bang.
Tap, tap, grab the bullet, throw it back.
When someone points 2 guns at you, first thing you want to do is move into a safety zone. That's right here. It is going to be very loud when he's firing. So, taking your fingers, putting them in your ears like this, so you don't damage your hearing as he fires. He eventually figures this out. He begins to point the guns at my head as I move down. The bullets hit each other at the exact same time. I catch them. I put them in his pants. Okay? So as he fires, hot lead, put it in his pants, hot lead, put it in his pants, hot lead, put it in his pants. He continues to point the weapons at me. I move down here. I redirect into the groin. He fires. I reach up, take the guns, present them to everyone around, knowing I have control of the weapons. He falls down. And then whatever's left of it, what do we always do? Restomp the groin. All right, so Megan, show me the proper position for a normal face-off.
Okay, well, if the camera's there, then I want to make sure my stance is open to the camera. So I'm going to stand like this, and I'm going to get in your face like this, and you're going to do the same thing, and then we might even shove each other or kind of pretend like we're going to maybe fight right here at the media. What?
No,
What?
Incorrect. You want to make them crack. So when we face off, we're opening up to the camera. I've got my tiger claws up. You just make a face that breaks their concentration. Okay? Something like this.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do to that.
See? All right, ladies. This week we are working knife self-defense moves. Let's say that he slashes at my neck. Okay? Total control over the knife. Let's say that he tries to stab me in the tailbone. Here. Trapping. I have total control over this. See this? Okay? So, what I want each one of you to do, pick a crease and put the blade in it. Let's give it a try. Good. Good job. All right. You got the first part right, you want to bait them in. I'm top level at this, so I'm considered a master baiter. I'm enticing the attack, grabbing. You do that initially to weaken the grip. You want to pull it out of their hand, okay? So just grip it really tight and use the power of the hips.
And I grip it, and then I'm just gonna pull it out.
Perfect. Us. That was some fancy.
Queste sono tutte cavolate.
You must attack differently in the street.
Se mi prende, se mi afferra
Start it.
e colpisco sui testicoli.
Spin him around.
Lo giro.
I'm going to have Maxie here pick a card from the deck. Is this your card? First of all, we're going to have him attack like a real knife fighter. Close quarter, and they do short, fast, non-committed attacks, okay? Maybe not like that. Something where it's more realistic and more violent. Going for more vital targets. Stabbing for the lungs or the heart, okay, slicing. That's what I meant. Okay?
I got it.
I'm going to reach over and grab the blade. Now, the way it's going to cut me is if the blade drags along my skin. So what I'm going to do is grab that blade. Maybe he's stronger than me and I can't control him, but what I'm going to do is loosen up then and just go with the flow of the strike. And as he tries to move the blade, then I'm just keeping my arm loose, and because the blade isn't dragging along my skin, it's not cutting.
Remember, always restomp the groin. What do you think about Master Ken? Want to see more of him on the channel? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video.